I'm on time. Are you impressed? I hope so. Well, welcome to All Shorts live stream this Sunday, which happens to be the 21st of the 4th, 2024. Although our doctor managed to put 23 on the prescription last week. I don't know how she worked that one out. But anyway, shit happens. That it does. Well, I hope you're doing well. And I hope you're looking forward to today's live stream. I hope, because I keep repeating myself. Let's see who's in the chat before we get started. Oh, me. And I hope you're wearing your flip-flops. Yeah. Tell you what I'd like to do with my flip-flops if I had some flip-flops. I've got Crocs, but not flip-flops. I'd like to slap flippin' Richie Sunak across the face with my flip-flops. Or a kipper, maybe. Yeah, that boy down a bit. So, but just check the on there. Okay, I'm on there. All right, he's getting there. Let's turn that across the face with my flip-flops. That boy. Yes, I've got audio. Oh, sound check. Okay. Well, apparently in the States where Ginger's giraffes it's cold. Yeah. Blimey. Yeah, it's been a lovely day today. It's been a bit chilly, but it's been very sunny today in France, that it is. Well, what we got going on up here? I was on time, yeah. Blimey, are you surprised? No? Okay, let's move that to live chat. Okay, there we are. Right, who we got here? Let's just do a rundown first. We've got Steve McGowan and my friend, I hope you're well. And me. Peter Dallas, everybody. We got audio. Okay, it all went purple. Everything just went purple. So what the easiest way to do this is literally just turn the power off and reboot again. And that way, when I went into my software, I said, "Do you want to open up all your windows?" And I did. So yeah, I'm back, but no sound. I've got my sound back. Have I got sound now? Is everything okay now? What the hell went on there? It went all purple. I've never seen that before. I had a purple screen. Apparently, yes, I am live again. Thank God. Why the silent treatment? Sorry. And audio. Oh, thank you. The sound is back. Excellent. Can't be bad. Oh my giddy aunt. Now I've got to put oh crikey, I've got to have to put these back in now, haven't I? Oh dear me. Let's do the chat first. That's there. That's that one, I think. Is that it? Let's try the chat. Oh, we're back again. Is that the right one? Is it the right one? Yes, it is. Anyway. Oh my God, these things are sent to try me. First it started with my screen on the left there, flickering purple, and then everything just went weird, and all my USB started flashing on and off and stuff, and the audio went, and it's just, oh, it's technology. I think it's Richie Sunak. I think he heard about what I'm going to be talking about today, old jackalugs. Yeah, that wing nut. Oh, Craig with beady eyes. Oh my God, he's glazed. He is. He's got dead eyes. I think he's evil. That's what we reckon. Yeah, proof is in the pudding, and he certainly has. I ate that one. He has. Yeah. So anyway, who we got here? So we're back again. Oh, God, that threw me. So, hope everyone's still here. After that interruption, I've got 31 people now. Okay, we've got Pete Dallas, we've got a spanner in the works. Hello, spanner in the works. I saw Mad Monk in a minute ago, spanner in the works. Number 3, another spanner in the works. Oh, blimey. Oh, crikey, we're back, Yeah, no flip-flops here, says Pete Dallas. But I'm not in Spain either. I'll be cooking and therefore will be more listening than speaking. But I'll be around, says Pete Dallas. Oh, cooking. Oh, crikey, make me hungry though. Oh, I fancy a Chinese, is what I fancy. Oh, I don't know why. Eat a whole one, mind. It's freezing overnight. I'm still cold. Well, we won't be putting our plants out yet, gingers, until the first full moon of May is done with. And we should be safe after that. Here you got planted the moon, he says. About the lunar. Yeah. Very impressed, all sorts. Oh, thank you. Oh, but the fact I was dead on time, then everything crashes. Damn we come. No notification. Oh, bugger. I've only uploaded one video today, so it's not that, is it? It's just YouTube hates me. Hey, Margaret Clark, I hope you're well. Hi, Marcus and everybody. Yeah. And Ben Riddings, Alistair Care, hi all in the chat, and Doc Davies. Just saying, dead on time I was until it crashed. And CBO and Lucia. Yeah, that's Spain by any chance. Hi, everyone. Is it true that Sunak says no? Yeah, it's like the man from Del Monte. He said no as well. He said no to the oranges. Yeah. They weren't good enough. No. Weren't they ripe or something? Weren't they orangey enough? Well, yes, Mark said frozen. I did freeze, yes. I think everything's still good now. I think considering I just rebooted everything and brought everything back up again, I thought it was quite a quick return, don't you, really? Are you impressed? No, probably not. Rabnori, always frozen. Yeah, I'm not now. I'm back again. That's not an all-short stream about the three gremlins. Well, I am the gremlin, aren't I? It all went purple. It did. Well, I wrote that, didn't I? The one time Marx is on time, it's computer can well, I can't compute. I can't compute. No. Oh, the computer said no. Blimey. Go booting, yeah, did it, it worked, and we're back again. Tom Finney, hello there, so I must now lose 26 years so I can experience free travel in Europe. I look young, though, I was up to 30-year-olds, is what was suggested by the EU, but unfortunately, Rishi Sunak said no. No, he said. Do you know what? If there's anyone I really, really don't like, let's say, for instance, arguments I don't like, I actually hate, and that is Rishi Sunak. I hate him even more than Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson is a toe rag. He's a bumbling fool, con man, but he's obvious. Except for those who think he's got, he's one of the people and all that. He's one of us, that kind. Those sort of people. Well, there's no saving them, is there? Like that hairdresser in Wales. Was it David Dingleby interviewing her or something? That was bizarre. There's no hope there. But Rishi Sunak tries to come over as being honest and sincere. But the man is a con man. He's trying to tell everybody they can't have this, all that. Yet he's the one ripping everybody off. Him and his family. And now the doctors are not going to be allowed to give you a sick note. No sick note for you. If you go to the doctor, the one person who's most likely to know what's wrong with you and whether or not you can work is no longer allowed. Oh, I wonder why that is. Does that allow Rishi Sunak and his buddies to, contract? Yes, more money is going to be filtered to some private organisation somewhere. Maybe it'll be Polenta in the United States or something. Maybe it's to help Rishi Sunak in his green card that he says he hasn't got anymore. Oh, mate, is it non-dom status as well? Crikey. These people are ripping you off. Big time. And yet they tell us that we're doing wrong. Okay, I've left already. But, not going to be able to, claim your benefits soon. If you've been unemployed for 12 months. If he says you're fit to work. The man who's, our so-called leader. A leader of the Tory party. Who's been in power for long enough to take the blame for all the stresses and strains that ordinary folk are under. Mental health conditions have gone through the roof. He's right there. But he doesn't ask himself why. No. They are the cause. They're pretty much the cause of all our stresses and strains. Just watching them, listen to him, all robotic-like, this weird kind of incarnation. Oh, fuck, you think I talk funny? He talks really funny. In his with his wingnut ears and that. And his glazed eyes. He's possessed. One day we'll see him, he'll get up all of a sudden. And projectile vomit over everybody surrounding him. He's possessed. I'm sure of it. No, it's not freedom of movement. You're right, Vertigo. It's not technically freedom of movement. It was just an offer. But somebody mentioned this in the comments on one of my videos the other day. Yes, I do read the comments. And I replied, well, it's going to obviously have to be reciprocated. And I can't see that happening. Not with this government. It's all about the optics, isn't it? It's all about the optics. How do it look? Oh, is it a step closer to rejoining the European Union? I'm sure that even Labour wouldn't, agree to that. Not at the moment, anyway. Maybe if they come to power, maybe that's a possibility. But the criticism any government would have to come up with, it would be sort of pounded by would. Oh, Craig, I told you. Labour's going to rejoin the European Union. It's a first step. No. The youngsters who are really going to be the most affected by this Brexit. Just what the Brexit. That's for the Gammons one. That's what the Brexit. Well, those who are most affected by the Brexit are the young ones. Have now been hit again by this Tory party. Because that's who it was for. Just to aid education and music and that as well, I suppose. Give opportunities. Just take it away from them. They're not allowed. You've got to stay in our sector. We're short of workers, you see. Blimey, painful to see it is. Hello, Neil Rutherford. Hope you well. Don't we need a question concerning Brexit on the general election ballot? Brilliant idea. Will it be an in-out vote? Maybe. We have what? Labour, Conservatives, or you can have the third option there. Could be something like any party that will bring us back into the European Union. Or at least start the process, because that is going to be a long slog. That ain't going to happen overnight. No. Emphasis will deny your claims. That's hell. He will reduce waiting. Reduce waiting lists. How does he reduce waiting lists? I wonder. Did Rishi Sunak, in his wisdom, remove treatable conditions off the NHS list of treatable conditions? He was after. Of course, you're going to reduce the waiting list. The NHS is not treating you. Well, the NHS is getting a bit of a bad rep at that. Bad rap. That's not fair. It really is not fair. You can't reduce their budget. You can't remove the workers, as in the doctors and nurses, or make it untenable for them to stay and expect the NHS to run smoothly, it ain't going to happen, is it? No. I know he's going on about the disabled. Now, I've got my problems recently with I've been diagnosed now with fibromyalgia, even though there isn't really any real test for it. It's just a matter of symptoms. Some days I'm okay, I'm working in the workshop, what have you, working in the garden, doing some other days I can barely move. How do I prove that? When you can't actually test for it. And then they don't allow you to work a little bit while you're on your PIPS payment. Anyone's on PIPS, well, they're petrified to come off it temporarily to do some work if they find a job they can do, because it takes so flippin' long to get back on the system, back in the system. Like, for instance, my son, there are jobs he could probably do. He's disabled, he's in a wheelchair. I mean, he can't communicate very well because he's got dystonia, generalised dystonia, which affects all his vocal cords and stuff. But let's say, for instance, he did want to do some online work, which involves doing a little bit of typing and stuff like that. But then he could probably do that sort of stuff for limited periods of time. But whether or not he can actually do it full time and all the time is very limited. Let's say, for instance, he wanted to be self-employed and maybe, I don't know, write a book, whatever. He's more than capable. He could write a book about the problems that he faces, even his memoirs. He can't even do that without risk of losing his benefits. It's all about being availability. If you can do a little, I mean, as far as the government's concerned, you can do a lot. They're gonna, I can criticise the UK government, but at the end of the day, same here in France. It's not flexible. PIPS payments, disability is not flexible. So either you are or you aren't. How does that work when you've got long COVID, for instance? How do you deal with that? You have your highs and you have your lows. Same with my fibromyalgia. Some days I'm no problems whatsoever, Take the tramadol, And other days you kind of feeling really down and what have you. And you can't, you're up and down all the time. Caroline said to me, there's no way you could work full time. She read the article. She says, there's no way you could do it because she knows. I get up in the mornings, I look like I just come off a horse. So, all stiff, Get off your horse and drink your milk. Blimey. Oh, I waited all night for an ambulance for my disabled wife in severe pain a few weeks ago. All night. That must have been horrendous. Something similar happened to Caroline's uncle, Uncle Mick. And he fell down the stairs. He wasn't disabled, but he fell down the stairs and he couldn't move. The ambulance didn't even turn up. What if it's really serious, It's not the ambulance. It's not the NHS or the ambulance's fault, is it? Or ambulance drivers. They were sitting in queues waiting to get into the hospitals. Loaded up with a patient. Waiting for flipping God, isn't Can we discuss the change in Sunak's personality? Was he coached? I would say that Rishi Sunak has evolved. I don't know if you noticed his ears have got bigger. I don't know if he's got shorter, I ain't noticed, but his ears have definitely got bigger. And his eyes have become more glazed. Is he coached or is he possessed? Or is he a bot? Quite possibly, actually. He could be AI. Actually, it involves intelligence. Oh my God! Did anyone hear? Lord Cameron go on about Rishi Sunak and how big his brain is. Oh my giddy aunt! Whatever next. That did make me tickle when I heard him say that. Oh, for Christ's sake! Everyone tries to make out in that government that Rishi Sunak has a big brain. He is so out of touch as Sunak. You've only got to, look at his past speeches, like for instance when he said, "Well, we took all the money. We're going to go up the north somewhere, and I stopped it." He said, while he's being filmed. That is someone completely out of touch and completely unaware of what's going on around. He's not reading the room for the start. Somebody therefore, this is me. I'll record that and I'll post that later. Like when he was younger. Working class friends. Oh no, we don't have any. That's Sunak. The man is scum. He's just scum. Will I pig on him? Maybe. Will I put his fire out? No. Hot urine. Oh, horrible smell. That'd be my excuse. Sunak is a sick individual by making his statements. Have you seen him? I'll show you in a minute. If you haven't seen it already, it's just... Oh, crikey. It's horrendous. YouTube bots are in use on this stream and use poor mods can't do anything about it. Oh. Oh, Billy Kershaw, hope you well, and Tom Finney. But the bots keep deleting you. Only if you use certain words and stuff, it might be the case. I do have a word list that in the settings. Certain words I'm not allowed. Isn't that many though? That's just that. Waiting all night for an ambulance for a disabled wife. Yeah, I was crikey. Sorry, I'm late, says Billy Kershaw. Isaac Finneybugger. What? Who's that? Richie says, "Take up thy bed and work, peasant." Yes, that's pretty much what he's saying. The man who tells us that it's a privilege to work and that, it's about, it makes you feel good to be a member of society and all that. We hear this from the man who's had his arse wiped. Sorry if you've got kids listening, but it's true. He's had a privileged upbringing. He's been spoilt rotten all his life. And then he marries a billionaire's daughter. Little billionaire's princess. And why is Rishi Sunak now there? Well, the reason why he's there, as far as I can see, is to benefit his family. I'm not talking about his wage of, 93 grand a year. Yes, they always get pay rises. No, I'm talking about the fact that he can, push through lobbying that benefits his family. Emphasis, for instance, father-in-law's company, for which little shitty Bertie, she got herself another 11 million dividend from 11 million. It was last year. It's a bit lower than what she normally get. You normally get around 15 a year, so big chunk of cash, isn't it? And yet they're telling us that the pittance that they are willing to give for benefits and what have you, or your pension, for instance. Don't forget, they keep pushing up the pension age. Talking about 85 or 86 now, aren't they? All the stuff that Rishi Sunak's going to do if the Conservatives are the next government. Luckily, I ain't going to be. No matter what Angela Rayner may or may not have done. What? Crikey, we've been there before. Partygate. Oh my goodness, what about Currygate and Beergate? Keir Starmer is so boring. That's why he's scared. He's squeaky clean. Within reason. I ain't got nothing on him. And this thing we're thinking, it's over 10 years ago. And yet we've got people in the Tory party using donors' money to buy themselves out of trouble. Fraud. And then you hear the government, I can't remember who it was now, but somebody in the government that said who's responsible for this. Well, it is fraud, but it was donors' money, so it's okay then. What? It's just crazy. They're so out of touch. from reality and, well, decency. There is no decency, is there? Yet they're trying to tell us what to do. Blimey. God, my blood pressure. Where's my monitor? I had to take it back the next day. Yes, I had monitor. I was all wired up. I was all plumbed up. And every 5 minutes while I was asleep, so I was wearing this thing with a monitor because of high blood pressure, and I had this thing on my arm, squeezing my blooming arm, boom, 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 every 5 to 10 minutes. And sometimes it failed and I had to do it again. I got no sleep that night. There we go. Oh, no, we got it. Number 3. Hello, my buddy. I did see him a minute ago, actually. Spanner. These tossers in charge don't have a clue what they are doing. No, they're definitely not in tune with people's feelings. They've got no idea. They've got no sentiment. Or they are evil. I think they're evil. And don't listen to experts. Well, obviously, you might go. He did say you shouldn't listen to the experts, you see, because, anyway, that's what's happening with the environment as well, because Rishi Sunak's decisions regarding global warming and what have you, well, some specialists, might have a look at it in a minute, is saying that Rishi Sunak's decisions is dangerous for the environment. Hello, Ruth Guffery. I did see him in there as well. He showed a different face to when he was playing cricket at Christmas in Downing Street. I can't remember that. I had a blood pressure monitor, but only during the day. Thank God. Yeah, I picked it up on Thursday, went down Thursday morning, and they plumbed me up with this thing. The first one that was just kept falling off, and anyway they swapped over, and I came over this flip. Oh, cross. That was tight. That was really tight. And sleeping in it was horrible. Luckily, I sent it back. I had to take it back by 8 o'clock in the morning, following morning. But Angela Rayner says a man with a massive forehead. What? Oh, hello, David Jarago. I hope you're well. How's Spain? I hope you got your flip flops on. Emphasis contracts and getting the trade deal with India. That's all Sunak is interested in. Yes. That with the oil industry as well, and pretty much every flip and digital service within the UK. Emphasis has got too much power. And they got their plant as the Prime Minister. With his dead eyes. Reminds me of... oh, God, what's his name, though? Oh, come to me a minute. At the Thunderbirds. Oh, the one that Piers Morgan's trying to criticise Mick Lynch for being... Oh, blimey. Hello, Joe Lefty Boater. All sorts. Was it Hall and Oates that did out of time? I can't remember. They say all those who gamble have sickness, and I would say Richie, as well as yes, he's gambling with taxpayers' money, is what he's doing. Anyway, I've got my beer. In this case, I've lost my head now. Too busy yamming, lost my head. This is an 8.6 black, which is a bit like Guinness, more like Beamish actually. It's more syrupy. There we. Right. Where is it gone? Is that it? No, that's not the one. Flip flops. That's flip flops. Don't need flip flops. What's that one? Oh, what's it doing over there? I've not got the wrong screen. Which I am going to have to put back into my window. Because obviously I had to do a rapid reboot. Right, so the Guardia Civil in Spain clarifies whether or not it's allowed to drive wearing flip-flops. Let me just cover that one first, because I think it's quite important, isn't it? Let's bring that over and down, all because The man from Del Monte said no. Anyway, right, the controversy. I see some people mentioned in the comments a minute ago in the chat regarding flip-flops being illegal to drive in. Well, I don't think they actually are illegal to drive in, apart from the fact that you're restricting your feet. You've got a freedom of movement, apparently. But Rishi Sunak said no. I need that soundbite, don't I? The man for Del Monte said no. The Guardia Civil in Spain clarifies whether or not it's allowed to drive wearing flip-flops. And this is in reference to my earlier video today, where there's so much stuff going on in Spain regarding over-tourism at the moment, and it seems to be aimed mainly at Brits. Really, no, I think it's mainly because we are the largest volume of Brits tourism in Spain. The thing is, you see, most people, I'm visiting Spain, I go for the sun and the sea. So many people don't go for the culture, do they? This what good. The beer's cheap, food's cheap, everything's cheap in comparison to holidaying in the UK, and then you got the sun, and you got lovely beaches and stuff like that. Is it about the culture? No, I don't think so. Not as a whole, but some people obviously will be going to Spain because they want to try different things. So anyway, this is what the law says about whether it is allowed to drive with flip-flops. What about Crocs? A question asked by many motorists every summer. See, are they flip-flops? I suppose they are kind of like flip-flop, aren't they? Driving in flip-flops. A recurring question every summer among drivers in Spain is whether it is against the law to drive a vehicle in flip-flops. Article 17. All have your articles, haven't you? What, Article 49? Well, Article 17 of the country's general traffic regulations state that drivers must be in a position to control their vehicles at all times. Here lies the dilemma, though, of what footwear is better to drive with, and whether you can control the vehicle with flip-flops. I would say not, but there you go. You wouldn't catch me riding my 1400cc motorbike with flip-flops. No, I couldn't get it in gear even. Hurt the tops of feet it would. So legally, as driving with flip-flops is not forbidden, each motorist will be held responsible for driving with the type of shoe that they believe will comply with the safety regulations, following the one that allows them the maximum control of the car. So it's kind of up in the air, really. You can say that, well, I can control the car much better in flip-flops, officer. And the officer says, it's not forbidden, but it is not specifically forbidden to drive with. It's not specifically forbidden to drive with flip-flops. There's not flip-flop law. But you can be penalised for not being able to maintain freedom of movement to control the pedals well. It's all because Rishi Sunak said no. The Guardia Civil pointed out. So it's not about the flip-flops. It's about whether or not the flip-flops are restricting your freedom of movements. A bit like, I don't know, a hemorrhoid tourniquet, a phone. Does that restrict your freedom of movement? Maybe? I don't know. I'll say, crikey. Oh, a whistle in the wind. Well, to drive with flip-flops, considering that these are not fully adjustable to the foot and can slip off easily, could result in being hit with a fine. So it's going to be down to whether or not the Guardia Civil or whoever stops you, who could give you a fine, decides that they're not appropriate. What do they do? They do a slip test or something. You sort of hold your foot and sort of moving backwards and forwards. Do they stay on? No, okay. It's enough of the flip flops. Let's just check the chat again. We'll get into the Rishi Sunaks. We'll get into it, not literally, because that's the whole before that is below me. Can you imagine it? Oh, now he's got lucky legs. What a seriously shit system. Yes. Sunak is a little opportunist, and he is sitting like a pig in a mudslide, enjoying the ride. Yes. So Larry the Cat says emphasis contracts and getting the trade deal with India. Oh yeah, we've done that already. Yeah, so that he's interested in, as in Sunak. Hello everyone, says David Drago. I am too far up. Marx's biggest fans in the room. Hello my friend, hope you're well. Thank God us Brits got rid of free thumb of movement. Right, free thumb movement. What, free big Toby? I don't know. But right, that's just, don't worry, you'll have independence very soon. Hopefully, one day. Maybe. Robert Smith, hello Robert Smith. Let Sunak and the cronies live on hearsay and Pip, and then we will we would see if they sink or swim. No luxuries, etc. The thing is, they're going on about people must go back to work. You must go back. Whatever job's offered to you, you've got to take. Let's say, for instance, for start, most people on any kind of benefits, maybe not disability benefits so much, but on job seekers, what have you, can't afford to live on it. How much to pay for everything on job seekers? It's a pittance in the UK, absolute pittance. We're in a cost of living crisis, and they haven't accounted for that. Inflation, they haven't accounted for that either. Everyone's worse off. And if you are generally looking for a job, what have you, or you've got other issues, and don't forget also that some people who are on job seekers, really, they should be on PIPs. Some people haven't even been accepted on PIPs yet, even though they're entitled. It takes a long time. And it's this government that's made life so flippin' shit and hard for people. It's difficult for people. Just a mitre and now roof. It's the doing note daily that is the pain. Just a mitre. Sorry, what am I missing here? What am I missing? What does Ruth say? What have I missed? Probably not. It was banned in Tenerife when I lived there. Well, that come in Spain, wasn't it? Canary Island, wasn't it? It's largest Canary Island, isn't it? Well, Tenerife are kicking off anyway at the moment because they're over tourism in Tenerife. The people there are really kicking off. They ain't happy, no, and then expecting the government, the Spanish government, to step in and do something about it. Cool. It's been a good day for me to. Oh, that's nice to know. All right, there we come. I am wearing glasses, but the small screen doesn't help. No. It would do. Now, I've got plenty of screens here. I've got one here that I'm not even using at the minute. Although, hang on, I forgot something. That's why it wasn't working. Yeah, that's still on there. That's bizarre. That's weird. We'd like to recover work. Yes. That's why that wasn't working, even though the lights were on. Does that work now? Alright, what's going on now?
Pete says no.
Did that come through? No, what's going on here? Oh, it might be it. I'm going to do computer one again.
Pete says no.
Oh, coming through. Oh, in the end. Anyway, the computer said no. So we get down to like, here's a fort, so I can in flip flops with those short pants. Oh, and here. Alright, white socks. Right, there we go again. Up we come. Oh, need a bit of live chat. Okay, I just had to renew my son's disability claim since disability was devolved to Scotland. No drama, just to fill out a form. No horrible interview like with Pip. Now, my son had to do an interview. He hasn't anymore. Luckily, they've been wised up to it, because he's got a permanent condition. And the building that he has to go to, he doesn't know, the building that he'd have to go to, has steps and knobs and stuff, all the stuff that you'd expect be very difficult to do. And it's almost like it's a test. It's like Dark Crystal, just to get into the building. You know, if you're not very articulate and you've got problems, you know, but you see, the disability conditions aren't all the same, are they? You have highs and lows, you have good times and bad times. Kicking off their flip-flops there, kick them off. More cheap don't mean less respect for the laws. No. Yeah. It just, and not just for the laws, for the people. If you're talking about in Spain and what have you, the locals will have to live there, and you go, oh well, we pay their wages. God, most of that money goes into government, and well, actually no, most of the money is getting sucked out of the country, just like what's going on in the UK. So many are worried in England with Sunak's latest announcements on disability, on the disabled. Mark's a big fan. I'm glad you don't have to go for it. I know it's horrendous. It is worrying, and people like my son Matthew, it's not really a worry for him because there's nothing. It's just obvious. If you meet my son, you'll know he has problems. But there's so many people out there. Like for instance, I don't claim anything, but here in France. But if I was in that position where I was claiming because of fibromyalgia, how the hell do you prove it? When sometimes you're really bad and other times you're not. So I feel for those sort of people, because sometimes it's just difficult, and some people just can't cope. I had a bit of a hissy fit in my head last 2 weeks ago now. I was sort of struggling a bit, and it was I come to this realisation that chill. I just breathe. I was getting so high strung, so like hypertension and all that, and my blood pressure was going up, and what have you, and it was just a realisation that, Mark, you got to stop. It's just been constantly hyperactive, because I am a hyperactive person anyway. So I just got to breathe. So I kind of have a cut-off point in my head now. I just sort of, just sort of click. I see the triggers in my head. Not see them in my head, but I sense them. Do you know what I mean? Oh, crikey, how do you explain that? Anyway, just know. That'll do. But sometimes you can't cope. You're still, that's no. It's not saying that I wouldn't have the same issues again. It's just difficult sometimes. But I have to admit, the sun come, nice sunny days and what have you, and watching the wildlife and messing about with the dogs and stuff like that. It just gives you a lift and that, that sort of thing. And it does. Gives you a lift. And I do like messing about my woodwork as well. So that's quite nice. I just realised I've got a pencil in my ear still. My son's PIP interview was brutal. Made the mistake of asking interviewers medical qualifications. Oh, and it went downhill from there. Application refused. Took a year and the MP intervention to get it back. Oh, that's horrendous. It's stressful enough, isn't it? Especially if you've got a child who's disabled. My son Matthew, he was diagnosed. We first noticed something going on about 7 years old, and then it progressed from there. And it took a long time to find out what was going on with him. And once we did, it made life a lot easier. Once he got a diagnosis, it was a lot easier. But it was an obvious condition, and it didn't come and go. It was there all the time, So, hello, Lee Cord. I hope you're well, my friend. Sunak is going after disabled because they are easy targets. Exactly. And also, it satisfies this right-wing nut job following that he's got. I don't know if you call it a following. Or he's trying to regain that following. The people who might support the likes of that crazy woman. What's her name again? Oh, I remember. Liz Truss. Yeah. I tell you who's even crazier, though. That Marjorie Green woman. Oh, my God, she's even loonier. She makes Liz Truss look like Einstein. Oh dear. I remember other leaders who went after the disabled. One in the 1930s, Germany, and an orange one in the. Oh, what do he was? Oh, crikey! Well, no, I hadn't seen this trial. Has anyone seen this trial? What's going on there? Save the beer for GE. What the general election? It's always a beer, Mad Monk. You're Scottish. I've got to have your beer, haven't you? Yeah. Oh, you have your whiskey. You got your whiskey, haven't you? Scotland. I don't drink that much these days. Actually, I might have one every couple of days or something like that. I've slowed down. Got to watch my weight as well because obviously my high blood pressure. You're cold, but beer if you're hot. Tea if you're cold. I've got my tea as well. Oh, do you recognise that? Mark's the biggest fan. Right. All Shorts made an appearance on Scruff Dog's Lego Making Live stream last week. What? Did I? Okay. I've got a Lego play button somewhere. At least in England still. So, where was I? Okay. Then, this bugged me, this did. I mean, I just want to beat him up. So I'm not a violent man. I'm a lover, not a hater. But this man, I actually do hate him. I think I got a plan for him. If I capture him, I'm going to put him in a container, one of them shipping containers, and then I'm going to do something like, I don't know, like Pinhead or something, where loads of chains and stuff are welded to this outside with hooks on, and his nipples and the buttocks and stuff like that. I froze. Why did I freeze? Is my audio still there? My audio's still there, but I've frozen. Does it mean I've got to restart my camera? Probably. Okay, deactivate, activate. I'm back again. Okay. But what's going on with my computer today? It's always having hissy fits. Did Caroline do a builder's bum this afternoon? What? Did Caroline do a builder's bum? She's always doing builder's bums. Oh, yes, she did. Yes, she was weeding under the solar panels. So, yes, she wasn't a builder as a weeder's bum. That was, yeah. I think that's what you mean. Is that what you mean? Anyway, so Sunak rejects offer of youth mobility scheme between the EU and the UK. I just think this is absolutely disgusting, but I'm not surprised. When it was first mentioned, and like say someone in the comments brought it up, this government is never going to acknowledge that. No, it's. And then you got the Tory graph going on about, oh crikey, what did they say? They said, oh it proves it does that the EU needs the UK more than the UK needs the EU. It was absolutely ridiculous. Where did I see that? Was it there? Was it there? No, not in there. No. I did have it on here somewhere, but it's not there now. But it's... Oh. So anyway, so Labour also turns down European Commission's proposal. Surprise, surprise. Which would have allowed young Britons to live and study and work in the EU. What is wrong with that? This was short term. It wasn't like long term. It wasn't like forever. You know, it wasn't like we were a member of the European Union. It was limited. It wasn't really freedom of movement. It wasn't even to do with the Schengen era or anything like that. So Rishi Sunak rejected the EU offer to strike a post-Brexit deal to allow young Britons to live, study or work in the bloc for up to 4 years. It's limited. The Prime Minister declined the European Commission's surprise proposal of youth mobility scheme. I think this looks terrible on this country. The UK, that is. Or countries. It's a union after all. Sorry, Scotland. For people aged between 18 and 30 on Friday, after Labour knocked back the suggestion on Thursday night, while noting that it would seek to improve the UK's working relationship with the EU within our red lines. So I think Labour didn't exactly shut it down completely. They're looking at other options. The European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen suggested the scheme, which would also have allowed young people within the European Union to stay in the UK to work or study for the same period of time. Now, it would have been an area in which there could be close collaboration. The topic of youth mobility is both of our interest, because the more we have youth mobility being on both sides of the channel, the more we can increase the probability we will be on good terms, because the next generation knows each other very well. Look to the future. But the UK government indicated on Friday that Brexit had ended free movement. Yeah, I just want the Brexit flipping kippers.
Kipper!
Blame me. Well, we're not introducing an EU-wide youth mobility scheme. Free movement within the EU was ended, and there are no plans to introduce it. But it's not the same thing, government spokesperson said. However, they did note that the government would be happy to do deals with individual member states. It's petty, it's pathetic, it's childish. It really is childish. It is known that the UK is keen to strike an arrangement with France. One source said the UK wanted to cherry pick which countries it wanted such programs with. Oh, so no Romanians, no Polish, no. What do you reckon? Borderline racist, isn't it? Well, the youth mobility, I tell you what, no Sunaks. That'd be good, wouldn't it? The youth mobility scheme would not be a return to freedom of movement, and would, if agreed, require YMS visa and evidence of sufficient funds to sustain living and health insurance. Which, good luck with that. I don't know what student could afford full health insurance for that period of time, because it's not going to be 90 days and 180, is it? You're going to have full health insurance. Unless that's a part of this scheme. Is it the top up, or is it going to be the full health insurance? So the Conservatives have been urged to rethink their rejection of the offer, because it could help boost the economy. Sounds like a good idea. Ed Davey, a leader Liberal Democrat, said expanding our existing youth mobility visas to cover European countries on a reciprocal basis would be a win-win. It would be a much-needed boost to our economy, especially hospitality and tourism. And it would offer great new opportunities to young British people to work abroad. And it would be a crucial step towards fixing our broken relationship with Europe. Europe or the EU or the European Union. People say Europe is a continent, and I thought the United Kingdom is on that continent. But there you go. Of course, in Europe. Of course, the details would need to be negotiated, but no UK government should reject this out of hand. Oh, it's frustrating. This scrawny little man with his dead eyes. I reckon the Optrex is every day. Like a wingnut. He's got lucky legs. He's got terrible posture. What is it about Tory politicians? They've all got terrible posture. Look at Theresa May. Pull your shoulders back, woman. God's sake. They've got the hunchback of Notre Dame. Or something like that. Anyway, back to the chat. These people are awful. Hello, what angry pagan. I hope you're well. Simon Says 55. Hello there. Saw you block Mark's as big as. Mad Monk. Saw you block Mark's as big as fan. I thought I would help him. Is it something to do about the. Oh, crikey. Has it got something to do with the Chinese kid? Maybe. Sunak was. If Sunak was a letter, he would get lost in the paragraph. He certainly would. Allowing such mobility risks the spread of EU ideas. Terrible! Which is very, very bad. Shocking. Are you being facetious? Maybe. Top Smoker's getting round it. Oh, crikey, what is he doing now? Crikey, he's like a spanner in the works, that one is. What's he saying? The more the merrier. And what? Yeah, he's getting frisky. Oh dear. Calm yourself down, Top Smoke. Calm down. He's small enough to pass between the gates, I suppose. Yeah, pearly gates, a bit like. Oh, sorry, did I just say that? Oh, sorry. He can go Europe wherever he pleases, and it won't affect because he's got shitloads of money. He's getting one of his golden visas or something like that. Did he ever give up his green card? Well, not that long ago, he gave, what was that, like £3 million or something to a Californian school or university or something, while the schools in the UK are struggling with concrete. Yes, that's still going on. We've still got apartment blocks with dangerous cladding as well. In fact, the one that I actually put the cladding on, it's waiting to be done. Cat Hill, Desmond House, East Barnet. I didn't choose cladding, by the way, just so you know. The EU shall not have our slaves do. Here are slaves. There we go. Andrew Evans, hope you're well. So the nutters in the Westminster are penalising the youth, yes, again, as they largely voted to remain in the EU. It's either that or they're too busy at Glastonbury or some festival somewhere. It's all planned in ways. How do you reduce the youth vote? Oh, I know. When they all at the gigs and stuff, at the festivals, people would circulate. Scroll down. Okay, people would circulate in the EU and see filled supermarket shelves, services working, etc., and then return to the UK and see the truth the media does not want them to see. See, the thing is, everyone can see it if they want to. If they really want to know the truth, they can find out. People can find out, but no, headlines are powerful. They really are. Most people don't read the article in depth. No, they don't get to the bottom. So either they're reading the first paragraph or just the headline itself and expect that to be real and true. But it's not. Sensationalised, isn't it? I heard tourists here from the UK surprised some items are available in Lidl's. Even those accursed Heinz baked beans. Yes, you can get Heinz baked beans here in France as well. I don't buy them though. I think they're horrible, sickly, full of sugar. Even they're not nice. Either sugar or salt. Get the Leclerc haricots and tomato sauce, and then we spice them up. We do put onions in them and all sorts of stuff. Oh, Boston baked beans. Or I use dried Lingo's beans. And do
smaller in number,
beans.
are we?
Oh, cheers, Aaron.
Larger in
nice one,
mind.
thank you. God, super chat. Hey, funds for Wally Meds. He's down there at the moment. He had a fit today, actually, so appreciate that. He hadn't had one for like 2 weeks, but he had one this morning. He's strange. He just one minute he's walking along, next week he just falls on his side, and then he goes into a full-on fit. It's scary. We've learned to get sort of used to it now, though. So it's one of the things to deal with. So we just caress him, cuddle him, and make sure he's okay. Rubbing his, it seems to help him if you just rub between his, just on his skull, between his ears. Seems to help him. He's snoring at the minute. Can you see him or not? He's just down there on the floor. No, you can't see him. He's behind the bench. He's just down there. Yeah. He'll be asking for treats later, so I'm sure you'll see him. All right, where are we? 4,000 potholes in Blackburn, Lancashire were an underestimate. John Lennon? I thought he was shot. It's impossible to put down Tolkien. What? Rotia Belter? What? I'm confused. It would attract educated and young people from the UK. Oh, yeah, that's it. They might know what to go back. They might stay in the EU. They might be working on the black, maybe. It's actually not that easy to work on the black here in France, for instance. There's so many rules and what have you. And also, everybody who works here, you have as self-employed, you have a thing called a Siri number. And it's the onus is put on the actual, let's say, for instance, I don't know, let's say I'm a Brit. I am a Brit. But let's say, for instance, I just drove over from the UK intending to work in France. Oh. But I'll be the legal worker. I would, well, no one's going to find out, are they? No. But you see, the thing is, the person employing me to do the work are responsible, legally responsible, and they can get fined £5,000 if they employ somebody who isn't registered to work. They get a bigger fine than the actual worker themselves. The worker's about £2,000 fine. But the employer, hence the homeowner, whoever is employing you, will be fined up to £5,000. And it's easy to work out. It's also easy to find out for the locals who, that person over there, I don't think it'll like them. No. I'm gonna see whether or not they're legal. You can go online, you can just see, you see their, talk to them, what have you, find what their name is, and then go online and see whether or not they're registered to work in France. You can't just pop over here and work. And people have been doing this for years, but it's getting hotter and harder now, do you see? Because, generally speaking, if you've got a vehicle here, and you're working here, you've got your sign writing on the vehicle, what have you, it's going to be in French. Everything's going to be in French. You're going to have a French registered vehicle for a start. You're not going to come over here with a GB sticker on the back, are you? And talk about GB. What about GB News? Apparently they are under sack. A whole load of people. Because they can't make no money. No. GB News. Poor old GB News is struggling. Oh dear, what a shame. No? Okay, yeah. GB News is set to axe. Oh, okay. I need to do that one though. No, just come down here. Just to show you. I've got my Twitter capture. GB News. Where is it? It's not that one. Where's the GB News one? Is it that one? Or is it that one? Nope, it's not that one. What's that one? Okay. Twitter. Yeah, GB News is set to axe 40 odd jobs because the channel is losing money. Last year it said it lost 36 million last year, and they've lost this year. They've lost 42.4 million. Good. Can't keep going on like that, can you? And eventually it will fold. Hopefully it will fold. Never mind. Oh dear. How sad. Never mind. Well. I got that one there. Put that one there, and that one there, and that one there. Okay, I'll just check where I am because everything came off early and it went a bit crazy. It did. Right. How about a bit of a rant by Jo Caulfield? Oh, there she is. Oh, she looks angry.
Rant in a hotel because I still feel physically sick.
So do
from Rishi Sunak's speech about reforming welfare.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not sick enough that I won't work, Rishi, but the gall of the man, the stupidity, the crassness, the cruelty. And he actually said, in that weird intonation he has, you know, and I know, that no one ever got anything without hard work.
Except you, Richie.
Well, you did, mate. You got everything without hard work. You come from a very privileged family, you had the very best education, you were spoilt rotten, then you marry a billionairess, and then you enrich her family with contracts from the government. You got everything without hard work. Everything. The sooner you fuck off, the better. No need for that language. I really think there is. I think now is the time for that language. Fuck off. Rant in a hotel because I
just wish he would, along with the rest of them. Although, they actually, to be fair, they are one by one, aren't they? You know? Or 2 by 2. It just... Oh. Alright, his speech.
I want to set out today 5...
Oh. God, I can't stand this, man. This is painful.
I want to set out today 5 conservative reforms for a new welfare
Are you excited
settlement
for
for Britain.
You looking forward to this?
First, we must be more ambitious in assessing
ambitious.
people's potential for work. Right now, the gateway to ill health benefits is writing too many off, leaving them on the wrong type of support and with no expectation of trying to find a job with all the advantages that that brings. In 2011, 20% of those doing a work capability assessment
Ruth, you're right.
were deemed unfit to work. But the latest figure now
not
stands at 65%. That's wrong.
You're
People
wrong.
are not 3 times sicker than they were a decade ago.
They are under
And
the
the world of
Tories.
work has changed dramatically. Now, of course, those with serious, debilitating conditions should never be expected to work. But if you have a low-level mobility issue, your employer could make reasonable adjustments, perhaps including adaptations to enable you to work from home. And if you're feeling anxious or depressed, then of course you should get the support and treatment you need to manage your
There
condition.
is no support or
But
treatment.
that doesn't mean we should assume you can't engage in work. That's not going to help you. And it's not fair on everyone else either. So we're going to tighten up the work capability assessment such that hundreds of thousands of benefit recipients with less severe conditions will now be expected to engage in the world of work and be supported to do so.
There's no one to support you. He's doing a load of bollocks again, isn't he? Sorry, you've got kids listening. Oh, blimey, these people. No politician except Gullis. Gullis and Anderson has ever done hard work. They had to attempt learning to read, count, and speak. It doesn't work for everyone, though. What was that? Oh, Lee Anderson, he worked the coal mines or something, didn't he? And then there was Gullis, my God, was a teacher who was very angry when somebody made him look like a gull. Which, to be fair, actually, at the time, considering when that was, I think they did very well, you know. Didn't have AI, did they? Yeah, that's it. Put it on employers. That's a very good point, actually. The employers have enough to deal with as it is. Now, I was an employer. There were 13 guys working for me, which isn't a lot. But it's still hard work with health and safety and stuff like that. But also just keep morale up as well. Sometimes it's blinking hard because, you know, they have family troubles and stuff, girlfriends or missuses or husbands. And, you know, although why didn't I have no women work for me? It wasn't because I didn't offer to women. It was just they never turned up. That's a good point, actually. You can't say in the advert, can women apply for this job, please? Because I wouldn't be opposed to it at all. I've got no reason why not, you know. There's no reason at all. Hello, Susan Dewitt. I hope you're well. Can't listen to that prick. Andrew says, I can't have to agree with that. He grates on you, doesn't he? He really grates on me. I can't stand him. I absolutely hate him. I think someone like Boris Johnson, I could tolerate him if I was in the same room, but Rishi Sunak, I think I'd have to do something that he wouldn't like. Maybe with super glue. I don't know. With activator, of course, speed it up. Everyone in the UK is anxious and depressed, yes. Oh, it's not surprising, is it? Really, what's going on at the moment in the UK? If you're doing well, you're doing really well. But if you're doing shit, you pretty much got your face in the mug, haven't you? It's pretty awful. Hello, Susan. Good evening, all listening in to Susan. Hope the family's well and hope you've settled in. I was going to a reaction video to this. I was going to do a reaction video, says One Angry Pagan. And don't know how many people are going to watch that, as I am likely to get very, very sweary already and loud. Also, don't want another argument with downstairs about shouting. He's just so disconnected from reality. And then try and have the moral high ground as, on ordinary folk who's been put in that position because of the Tory party. So many people are struggling because of what this Tory party has done to the UK. Start with austerity. If you pull any country out of any recession, you have to spend more money, not less. Sounds strange. That's what you got to do. You've got to put more money in the system, put more money in people's pockets so they can spend it. But no, what's this government done? They made it really easy for foreign investors to invest in the UK just to extract more money. Where does the money come from? It comes from ordinary individuals having to pay for those services or through tax funds. And then it's extracted. It's a leaky sieve. All Shorts had 13 guys working for him. Did he roll the rock back a few weeks ago? Did he turn tea into cider? What? What's that all about? So I'm confused. Yeah, because our building firm. That's what I was doing in the UK. So not anyone, not another by-election coming for Mark Menzies. Oh God, yeah. Constituency in Fide. How many more do we have to take before Sunak calls a general election? He won't call a general election at all. He'll wait, and he'll wait, and he'll wait. Cross his fingers and just hope. He's hoping that the debacle with Angela Rayner, it'll be the downfall of Labour. That can happen, isn't it? Oh. Sunak is one upgrade from being a Windows Vista. God, that was unreliable. Security risk. Patty. Who have I missed? One chain. Oh, sorry, but I've become. What have I missed? At my workplace, we do have folk with disabilities, and the uni accommodates them in a work role. However, not every industry is a cash cow, and they cannot offer the same. And besides, not every industry is suitable for, say, if you're a welder, for instance. Can you imagine, being a pipe welder in a wheelchair? I can't see that ever happening. You roll off the flicking pipes, wouldn't you? That's no good at all. Could be right on base. So there's lots of conditions, and the thing is, there's, like I was sort of touched on earlier, there's not just one condition, is there? There's thousands and thousands of different conditions and different levels of each. You could argue that I have a disability. I don't claim anything, but you could say I have a problem. Stupid disability maybe. It's not the same as my son's. No. Some people get disability for ADHD and stuff like that. Or was it ADHD? Any various conditions. It's not the same. Everyone has different. They all have different problems. And it's not easy, is it? It's not easy to get yourself in the system. Don't become under a rock as usual. Joe Lefty Boater. How's the boating? Have you moved out yet? Because you sold your boat, haven't you? Moving is always such a bother. Yes, it is. Oh, hang on. Just you reply to what I was saying earlier. Still working on getting old house for sale and finishing up unpacking everything as well. Says, hey, cool. Hope the family's well. England is like a 90s post-Soviet state. Oh my God. That's a statement. God. And there's something that's... Okay, we're very thankful that they passed funding for Ukraine. I don't think people underestimate how important that is. Can't let Putin win that. That man's serious. He's got an agenda, and not just for Ukraine. Did all shorts feed the 5,000 Ramonas from 5 manky carrots? What the hell? What are you on about? You said you're off the wagon, didn't you? So back on the booze. Maybe I should give up. Right, oh no, I had a hamster once. Oh, was it one of them Siberian hamsters? He was white with red eyes. A lovely fella. Called him Mickey. And he was nice. So Sunak can't be a rat. Maybe a New York rat. He has a green card, right? Yes. Apparently so, but he says that they relinquished them, but no evidence of such. Such, no. It's a lie. I don't trust a word that comes out of his mouth. The leaders of both main parties have small approval ratings amongst the British public than North Korea. This is a damning indictment of a political class and system. Can you relate to this government? Can you actually relate to Labour? Because I can't relate to either of them. I'm glad that I've left. I'm glad that I live in France. I really am, obviously. Why wouldn't I be? Considering everything that's going on in the UK, there'd be no one there for me to vote for in the UK. I'd want to vote for Greens, but there is no... I've got a chance. Well, in the Broadland area, where I'm from, Labour's going to struggle. Great Yarmouth, for instance, that's still flipping Tory. It's likely to be Tory in the next general election as well, because they're stupid. Sorry. Stupid is as stupid does, you see. My mother told me someday I will find galley with good oars. What? Joe, have you started to spread the word of company? Do I have to spell Cutaloo? Wait a minute. I've got a golden. I've got a pen and paper. Back soon. Cutaloo. Should be off the boat next month. Lefty Boat will be off the boat. David Drago, hello. How are you doing? David, have you still got a thing for Jeremy Corbyn? Ready? What about his brother? Piers Corbyn? No? Top news from Top Smoke, apparently, this week. I might have a new girlfriend. Oh, congratulations, but I haven't decided yet. Oh, God's sake. I need to make sure I can be kind to her every day. That's not always easy. I remember their mess has been together 30 odd years, and sometimes she drives me absolutely insane, especially with a hearing disability. And then other days she's absolutely great. It's just It's ups and downs, but like any relationship, you can't expect it all one way, can you? You know. And I'm sure I drive her insane. I know I do, because I'm so sexy. The company where I am doing practice, mid-career is it's an audiovisual. Enjoy my days off, Joe. Oh, we've got to have days off, are you? Oh, cracking. Hope it's warm and sunny. The flashlights don't count. Top smoke. But this will probably also be deleted. I don't know. I'm not on top of that. I'm not on top of that at all. We got the spanners in the work here. Oh, you'll still be single at the end of the week then. Referring to Top Smoke's comment about whether or not he can be nice to his girlfriend every single day. Oh yes, I still find Jeremy Corbyn sexy. Just not his brother. No, his brother's a lunatic. I was no fan of Jeremy Corbyn, to be fair. He was, yeah. Especially not like that. No. What about Miliband? Oh, I like the Miliband brothers. Yes, and it was a bacon sandwich or something. Oh, yeah, I ate that sandwich. I tell you, it was very becoming. I marry on occasion. What? Oh God! So what's going on here in the chat? Let's get out of that quick. Right, where were we? All right. Oh, Richie Sunak. All right. Rishi Sunak, according to Chris Stark, nothing to do with Stark Enterprise or anything like that. No. Or Iron Man. No. Look at this geezer's head. What the heck? Is that his look? Who would look at this picture and just look into my eyes? Not around my eyes, but into my eyes. Say Sunak. Flippin' hell. It looks like he's wet. Is it me? Is he being rimmed? Or has he got a butt plug? Maybe. Shh. He looks too happy. What's going on with him anyway? It's bizarre. Well, so according to Rishi Sunak, let's get that a bit bigger so we can hopefully it formats. Yeah, it's just about. According to Chris Stark, the departing chief executive of the UK's Independent Climate Change Committee, the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak's actions have set back Britain's efforts to combat climate change. Stark, who will be leaving his position next week, expressed his concerns in an interview with the BBC, noting a decline in the ambition of the UK climate policy. Stark emphasised that the difficulty of recovering from the setback, indicating that it has placed the country at a disadvantage compared to other nations, just like, well, Scotland, they've had to step back because, well, the UK government has cut their ability to be able to, well, to pursue climate change measures. So his remarks suggest a need for increased efforts, particularly in addressing heating and industrial emissions, to prevent further regression. As long as you don't get the DUP to buy them, I think one sort of a solution, partway there, is pellet burners. By volume, they burn the least amount of material. Big time. I know they don't have glue in them. You know. Now, we've got a pellet burner here, and the amount of wood pellets that we put through it, minuscule in comparison to the amount of logs you'd put on open fire. Whether it's cost effective in the UK or even here, I don't know, in relationship to wood. Actually, I would say it is. It's just cheaper. Wood burns a lot of heat, but it's all in one place, you see. It doesn't really get around the house very well. But the pellet burners, they're brilliant. They are really good. And plus, you can program them. Anyway, so Sunak's decision is influenced by the pressure to address cost of living concerns. What? Pressure. Yeah, he needs pressure. He's not concerned. And electoral considerations, okay. have drawn criticism from environmental activists. Oh, be more paintings with, I don't know, tomato soup thrown at them. Now, some measures aimed at achieving net zero emissions have been diluted, sparking outrage among campaigners. And Sunak defends these actions as necessary to maintain public support for the Tory party, not public support, because, not be funny, not everyone agrees with what he's doing anyway, do they? Anyway, he says that the commitment to achieve net zero emissions by 2050 remains intact. No, it doesn't. Why were these in place in the first place if you say you don't need them now? You're still going to meet your target by 2050. Makes no blooming sense. He's just lying because he's a scumbag. However, Stark contends that more robust efforts are required, especially in the areas of heating homes, managing industrial emissions, and reforming farming and transport systems to mitigate risks associated with climate change. Meanwhile, his father-in-law's business is probably still operating in Russia. Yeah, they were like buddies, they were, you know, Putin and his father-in-law. Often saw a picture of Putin and them together. Anyway, in response to Stark's comments, a government spokesperson highlighted Britain's status as the first major economy to have halve greenhouse gas emission since 1990. Oh, crikey. And yet we're still in a shit place. And yet young kids in London get asthma and die on particulates. This man he should go to jail, I think, actually. I would like to see him in jail and getting rogered. Yes, picking up the soap or something like that. Yeah, that's what I like to see. And then he might have reason to have his eyes popping out of his head. Maybe. Just saying. You know how it is. So, Libby, don't hurt Cootaloo's feelings. Jesus, wasn't even his name. Oh dear. That's not what he called himself or what others called him. His name was Yeshua. I'm not even Christian, I know this. You know what? It's flipping religion. Sorry. But I'm an atheist and I'm sticking that way. It makes more sense to me. Well, pizza and your company. Oh, pizza. Oh, pineapple in the pizza. It's not pizza. It's a cake. But pizza dough, you don't put bicarb in. You put yeast in it. So it doesn't make it a dough. Is it a dough?
Smaller in number, are we?
Is it a cake?
But larger in mind.
or is it bread? No. Michael's the biggest fan. Oh, nice one, buddy. Cheers, buddy. I got a stainless steel tape measure today. Oh, nice one. Stainless steel today, because all my others have rusted. I know it's not the right channel, but it was imported, so obviously a political. So, did you have to pay import duties on it? Oh, I'm interested in that. Stainless steel tape measure. Is it the actual tape itself is stainless steel? Is it still painted? So you get these tape measures, all these digital arc all over it. Oh, that looks all fancy in that. But the tape measure bit itself always wears up. Always gets damaged, or something just lets it go back into the actual hole that flips back on itself and put a kink in it. A stainless steel tape measure. Oh, cheers, buddy. Thank you. Yay. Keeps us going. Okay, lovebirds. I've scoffed your pizza now. I'll leave you to snuggle. Oh, snuggle. Atheism is a belief without foundation. It's more accurate. Just put it like this. I'm not interested in any religion whatsoever, and that's it. Alright? I believe in science and stuff that is tangible. Not some mythical, sorry, as far as I'm concerned, some mythical guy with a white beard. It's just like Pearly Gates and all that. It's desperate, that's what I think it is. Fake plastic pizza everywhere in the UK. Plastic pizza. Yeah, crikey. I tell you what I don't like. I don't like deep pan pizza. or deep crust pizza. I just like thin-based, traditional, old-fashioned pizza. That's what I like. So you're not overrun with bread. Too much flipping bread. Although I did have a really nice pizza actually in Switzerland. On that, with went for our, crikey. Daniel passes there. It was rather nice, I must admit, but it was rather expensive as well. But as a group of us, so it was quite cool. Never release a tape measure and let it spring back. Nope, you'll nagger it, definitely. Top smoke. You must never ever do that. I've said it so many times. Oh yeah, just let go of it. There's a ping, and it pings back on itself, and it'll kink it, and then you damage your tape measure. Got to look after it, you see. Got to treasure it. I think the audience is missing the sexy dance from Nigel Farage's individual. I don't think they are. I don't think people want to see Nigel Farage's sexy dance. They're more likely to want to see, I don't know.
I have been radicalised.
The damp rag.
I have been radicalised.
The damp rag.
Maybe,
I have been radicalised.
Let's just put it out there.
Handled Brexit hasn't been a triumph. It isn't that Brexit hasn't been a triumph. It's that how we have handled Brexit hasn't been a triumph. It isn't that Brexit...
I'll shut her up quick. Oh, blimey. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that one. Sorry. We might do it later. I don't know. Nigel Farage's nipples are not something I really fancy seeing at the moment. If you don't believe in Jesus, why did you have 13 employees then? Let's see if I don't understand your I haven't got time to think about obscure comments. 13 employees. It's very obscure because I don't get it. No, the audience is not missing that frog dance. No, I hope not. If you don't, sorry, done that already. There we go. Questionable absurdity. Hello there, Ginger's draft. No, Donny is not rich. Richie makes money and then leaves, and like the Joker, the company explodes after he left. It's an art of shorting. Oh, so shorting the companies. Ooh. Well, talk about Donny and what have you regarding he had one of his casinos who went into bankruptcy, and he managed to get off with the taxes and stuff, but on the basis that he was not to have anything to do with that company or with that casino again. And what happened though? They bought it off him, but he actually had some kind of arrangement regarding the other half of the casino, but the thing is, you see, technically speaking, he's supposed to pay his taxes because he still had something to do with the company. He got away with it though. It's a belief that something that doesn't exist. I don't do religion either. I believe in science. Yes, me too. Maybe I'm agnostic. I don't know. I mean, put it like this: I don't follow anything like that, and I'm not interested. I understand people are. It's up to them. You know, it's not my place to say one way or the other. But for me, it's not a thing. Like last week, I think I told you last week. Last Sunday we had Jehovah's Witnesses turned up at the gate. I said, no, I'm not. What's that? Oh, yeah, I'm an atheist. I'm not interested. And they were very nice, you know, just chatted about stuff. That's fine. Give time of day. As long as you're not trying to suck my brains and stuff like that, that's fine. Remember, on this holy day, Jesus saves, but Salah scores the rebound. Okay. There we come. That mic arm looks it's quite decent. I had an issue, and I had some nice ones. Give it 5 all shorts memberships. Oh, cheers, buddy. Very, very kind. I don't know if you remember Ginger's. When Ginger's giraffe was here, yeah, she sat over there and I was trying to get the mic closer to her. And it broke the bracket. They found out. And the rest of the live stream I was holding it. But I fixed it. Yes, I made a new bracket to mount it to the actual desk itself. And it's been fine ever since. So they make a rather sturdy mic stand here. But the bit that mounted to the bench was shit. Literally. It was rubbish. Robert Smith out of that have turned into All Shorts or Hammer House of Horror. Reference and Nigel, yes. The Hammer, oh crikey. Hammer House of Horrors. Oh, hello, Dora. Dora's saying she wants a treat. She won't show her head though, and that's what it felt like. Yeah. Oh, she is. She don't jump up, Dora doesn't. Oh, Sebastian, you missed. Wally. There you go. Sebastian said, "What's going on here? You got to move, Sebastian, to get it. You say you got to look for it. You don't. Oh, we got it. That's right." I have to clean his teeth. I've got a little scratchy thing and clean his teeth. Poor little bugger. Clean dog's teeth. Drug shortages. Not enough cannabis, not enough cocaine, heroin, LSD. You know. No, not those sort of drugs. No. We'll get into that in a moment. Let's just bang to chat before I carry on. Make your own belief. Mine is Mother Earth, Father Sky. Look after the planet. That's what I believe in. But that's science, really, isn't it? You know, it's just reality. You see it around, just tangible. You know, you see if you're destroying it. You know, you just put hard standing everywhere, you know. Get rid of your grass and put paving slabs there and block pavers and stuff like that, you know. So the water's got nowhere to go. Except, you know, straight into the rivers and floods you later. You know it is. David Mark Watt says, atheists don't dictate to you what you have, nor believe or not. We let people talk about their religion, but when it comes to indoctrination, no thanks. That's fair enough. You leave people to what they've got to do. You know, as long as it don't affect myself, and you know, I'm not really that bothered. I am bothered about potential. You know, it does worry me or bother me. Wars being fought on the basis of religion. Look what's going on at the moment. You know, look in Russia. You've got that geezer, he's anointing all the missiles and stuff. And then he speaks out against Putin. Yeah, and is he on the run now or something? I remember his name now. Oh, crikey. The Orthodox Church, whatever it is. Let sleeping dogs lie. Yes. All shots, to Jehovah Witness. Yet. I'm an atheist, but what are you like at fixing back axles on camper vans? I could do it. What's that got to do with camper? I'm an atheist, but oh, I see. What, at the gate? Maybe you could say that. I've got a problem with my lights at the moment on my camper. I keep it simple, mate. I need a tree and a sky, and I'm in church. Yeah, I love nature, as you probably already know. Marcus, I'm too sexy for my shit. Oh, but have I really got to do that? If Jesus saves we need him in. Oh, holy Jesus! Oh, play Swindon Town. I may be pagan, but my paganism doesn't contradict the scientific facts. My study of paleontology would have been really awkward if I did. I was into science long before my mind turned towards gods. Which one? All of them? Creators aren't gods. They make places, which is quite hard. It's men that make gods. This explains it. Yes. Oh, Terry Pratchett, yes. Not enough HRT. I import mine from India. You have to import yours, dear. Blimey. Is it safe from India? Ooh. Blimey. I tell you what, though, I wouldn't want to even buy their t-shirts. They're like tubes. They shrink and covered in chemicals. Like that pink river. Jesus says Moses invests, does he? Okay. No, Marcus, I've just eaten. Oh, correct. No, that's just tempting me. The more you say no, the more likely I'm going to do it. Here it goes.
Nigel's a model, you know what I mean, and he does his little turn on the catwalk. On the catwalk, yeah, he does his little turn on the catwalk. Get him off, Nigel. I'm too sexy for my cat, too sexy for my cat. Poor pussy cat. Oh, too sexy for my love, going to leave me.
But new. God's sake. Sorry, I did it. No. Many times paid for God when I was in trouble. A few minutes later, everything was fine. Amazing. Poor Jesus. So many ripping the mick out of him. Poor Jesus. Yeah. He's dead anyway. He got hammered to a flipping stake, didn't he? You know. Cross. Make it stop, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Make it stop. I did. Anyway, drugs. We all like a good bit of drugs. Oh, cookie. Oh, alcohol. Alcohol, maybe. Right. Drug shortages, yeah. Ideal for Rishi Sunak in his short trousers. Well, apparently it's normal now for the UK. Made worse by Brexit. Oh dear, what Brexit? You're running on about Brexit, is he? Oh dear. Some shortages are so serious they are imperiling the health and even lives of patients with serious illnesses. And the pharmacy bosses, that's what they say. Does Rishi Sunak say that? Because his father was a pharmacy boss, wasn't he? The drug shortages are the new normal in the UK and are being exacerbated by Brexit. A report by the Nuffle Trust Health think tank has warned. I tell you why there's drug shortages. Because in France, we're all hypochondriacs. I tell you, my God, you can't come out of that flipping pharmacy without a carrier bag. Oh, blimey. I had to pick up the Caroline's meds because she's, issues. And I literally filled a carrier bag. It's just ridiculous. Well, the carrier bag's paper bag that big for the medication. It's ridiculous. Anyway, a dramatic recent spike in the number of drugs that are unavailable has created serious problems for doctors, pharmacists, NHS, and patients. Oh, excuse me. While the number of warnings drug companies have issued about impending supply problems for certain products has more than doubled, from 648 in 2020 to 1,634 just last year. Mark Dahan, the report's lead author and Nuffield Trust's Brexit programme lead, said the rise in shortages. Anyway, look, I told you so. There it is. Yeah. The rise in shortages of vital medicines from rare to commonplace has been a shocking development that few have expected a decade ago. Now, this was warned during the Brexit campaign. Hold on. During the Brexit campaign, so people said, this is what's going to happen, and it's happening, and it has happened. The UK has been struggling since last year with major shortages of drugs to treat ADHD, type 2 diabetes, and epilepsy. And the ADHD drugs that were in short supply were meant to be back in normal circulation by the end of 2023, but remain hard. Oh, sorry, I'm tired now. Hard to obtain. Now, some medicine shortages are so serious that they are imperiling the health and even lives of patients with serious illnesses. Pharmacy bosses have warned. Health charities have seen a sharp rise in calls from patients unable to obtain their usual medication. And Nicholas Swanborough, head of external affairs at the Epilepsy Society, said, Our helpline has been inundated with calls from desperate people who are having to travel miles after visiting multiple pharmacies to try and access their medication. So that's another reason why people are probably sick, because they can't get the meds they need. Thank you, Richie. Paul Rees, the Chief Executive of the National Pharmacy Association, which represents most of the UK's 7,000 independently owned pharmacies. Rishi Sunak, probably. Supply shortages are a real and present danger to those patients who rely on life-saving medicines for their well-being. Pharmacy teams have seen the problems get worse in this country over recent years, putting more patients at risk. And the pharmacists are spending hours a day hunting down stock, yet too often have to turn patients away. Now, it's distressing when the pharmacy teams find themselves unable to provide a prompt medicines services, through no fault of their own. So, global manufacturing problems linked to COVID, inflation, and the war in Ukraine. The global instability has helped cause the UK's unprecedented inability to. I'm back. I hope I'm back anyway. It says I've got an excellent connection, but nothing's happening. Am I back? Oh, blimey. Right. Whatever imaginary invisible friend you prayed to, here is not the place to proclaim it. No. We're back. Okay, I think we're back. What's going on here? Yeah, crikey. Anyway, I think we're okay now. So, I can't sure admit what happened. I've got a button down here. It's connected to the internet, because I disconnect this from the internet, you see. Every night. If I leave the machine running. And, unfortunately, I hit it with my leg. But we're back now. We are back now. Or, is anyone in the chat? Because I need to know whether or not it's connected. Let's try the other chat. Because this chat isn't working. Not that one. That one. Top chat. Live chat. Yeah, we're back. Oh, that's good. Maybe move the button away from where your limbs are. That is probably a really good idea. Shall I show you what I mean? No, I can't. Just connect. Oh, can I show you? No, I can't really because it's connect. Oh,
Smaller in number, are we? But
An Ninja
larger
Vestas,
in
cheers, buddy.
mind.
While talking about forcing disabled people into work, Rishi Sunak quietly scrapped a £100 million scheme to help disabled people into. Oh, my God's sake. Really? Whatever next? These people are disgusting. Your Marcus sound video. Is it good? Okay, I hope it sounds alright. I don't know why this chat isn't working though. I've got this chat come up here which is for. Why isn't it coming? Please try again later. How can I refresh that? I tell you what, I'll put it back into. I can't. No, that's not it. Right. Robert Smith, I've had problems on lots of occasions getting morphine to treat my health condition. People are suffering, aren't they? It's just, and it's a constant worry. I have to admit, I do have, I have Lerox for my thyroid, and I have a bit of a backup supply of that because they overprescribed me, so I got a few boxes spare, just in case there's a problem, which is good. But that's horrendous, mate. Robbie Fowler is gone. Is that right? Maybe move that button away from my leg. Yeah, I know. We're back. Yeah, you're on the catwalk. On the catwalk. Just do a little turn on the catwalk. You're back. Nice. I think I need like a guard. You know, like the red thing on top of the switch. You know, to fire the missiles. Or one of them atop that button, so I don't accidentally press it. The same on the front of the PC, yeah, with the power button, which also sticks out, which is stupid. I don't know why that isn't loading up on that one, so I'll go back onto that. And go back into this one here. Oh, hang on, that's not working. So let's go back to that one. About there, pull back the chat. And put that. Aha, that's working now. Let me do that. And let's see, there's a chat window there. Oh. Yes, it's working. Don't know why I did that. That was strange. So, video and sound good. All shots, stop playing with your mic. It's not time or the face for it. Oh. I've had problems on lots of occasions getting morphine to treat my health condition. And that's me.
Smaller in number, are we?
Oh,
but larger in mind.
Ninja Vestas. I've done that one. I didn't say Wolf of Lefty Boater. How did I miss that? Oh, Lefty Boater, cheers, buddy. Can we have a welcome to the Brexit, sir? Oh, you can. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one should I do? Well, I suppose let's see if I find the other one. The video one. Where's that? Got to find it first, you know. It's not always that easy to find. Welcome to the Brexit, sir. Oh, there we go.
On all the bread or not?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, then we take them off. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh my
Okay, can I take off the meat and leave me the bread?
No, everything will be confiscated. Welcome to the Brexit, sir. I'm sorry.
Oh my.
Oh, there. That seems appropriate as well. It's an import of, medications. Doom, yes, it's all doom. The end is nigh. Right, there we go. Back in the chat. Test your stream's audio by playing the Buddha Boy video. Okay, let's just check that. Thanks for that. It's like a sound check. Let's just double check everything's okay. Buddha Boy. Is that okay? Does it sound okay? Does it sound good? Yeah. I hope so. I hope it sounds okay. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Poor kid. Did that sound okay? Was that good? Yeah. Look away, Mad Monk. Look away. I think All Short Shirt is the perfect compliment to the chair. Scotland and England together. Ever God or non-God we choose. Am I Peaky Blinder? Oh. Well, wait, blimey, that was funny. And Abnori, yeah, I know, it's nuts. Oh, about the ham sandwich, you see? Yeah, it was like phytosanitary certificates. And the rectal exam. Maybe. Well. There we are, Oh, top chat, bit live chat. There you go. Always times me out when the vid is played. Oh, I see. Hello, Pandora. What's up, you girl? Let's have a treat. Only little. She's so gentle, that one is. Aren't you? The only thing is, though, we come out from the walk, and she ends up in the field. We go in the field, and we get back to the gate, and Carol and me go, look at her. What's Pandora? Oh, God, she's on that field again. The cows are in it at the moment, the cow patch, and she's good at eating poo. It's like, Like you don't feed your daughter. There you go. One little one there. Disgusting. The national animal of Scotland is a unicorn, which tells you one of two things. Either Scotland are a forward-thinking United Nation, or Carlsberg Special Brew is underpriced. Yeah, maybe. I could bat a mad bug afterwards. Okay. That sucks. Oh, Robert. What does Robert say? What have I missed? Have I missed something from Robert? I can't see it. This weekend, we were singing F the Brexit loud, and we did sung a few days, was playing for them, not a bad night. We were happy singing F the Brexit. Don't worry, go lay down. Go lay down, baby girl. Huh? Or do you want to go? Do you want a wee wee? Hmm? Do you want a wee wee? Yeah, she want a wee wee. I'm just gonna let the dogs out. Who let the dogs out? Come on. Oh, look at that lovely chair. No, that's just like. Anyone else? Stand over. Oh, you like my chair? It's nice. What do you reckon? At least I keep farting in it, so that's okay, isn't it? No? This weekend we were singing after Brexit. You got to do it, you know. Got to do it. Yeah, it's been behind the air all live stream, Nico. What did they say? You've still got your carpenter's pencil behind you. I know. I realised it. Oh, there. I realised earlier. I'll leave it there. Else I'll lose it. Yeah. I quite actually. I got a nice pencil that somebody in the stream here actually got me. I use most of the time actually. It's a tough carbon automatic one. It's getting a bit worn up now. Top smoke. When I lived in Norwich, it's my home city, that is. It was one of the best years of my life. Everyone was so nice and welcoming, especially the technicians at the yard in Yarmouth. Oh my God. Where they were very welcoming to anyone with a Scottish accent. Really? The technicians at the yard. Which yard in Yarmouth? There's a few yards in Yarmouth. The Brexiters in Yarmouth. Right, I've inflicted and been infected with enough madness for one day. Later, you take care, but Tom, Vinny, be good. Bloody pencil tart. I've always got a pencil in my hand. If not behind my ear, I have to tuck it behind my hat. My ears do not hold pencils for some reason. It's always just tucked in my hat like that. Yeah, I can't hold. My dad used to hold a pencil behind his ear, no problem at all. But my ears don't hold pencils; they fall out. Maybe my ears stick out too much on the tops, like Rishi Sunak's wing nut. Oh, what a lovely chair! We need to see more of it. I'm farting on it, okay? Yes, it's got my derriere on it. Oh, it does embarrass me, actually. Yeah, I'm British, also I'm English. No. I find it very embarrassing. Cats. You're right, but having them in my life for all times. I'm getting there. Well, for me, it's my dogs. Are you all right, Wally? I've got a bit of a cough. You can't see him, but he's lying there like this. All his bits These danglies hanging out. Yeah. Oh, they just I'd lick them. That's lovely. What is it about animals? Why do we love them so much? They're disgusting. Yeah. Good night, Tom. Pencil tar. Yes, I'm trumping on that chair. Yes, I am. Well, I have been. I haven't done the live stream. I'm very conscious of trumping while I've got a big microphone. Yes. Oh, we'll be doing lots more videos regarding the rewilding. I've got I've got another laser I've got to build, but I've got my room kind of sorted out now for it all now. So I'll be making lots more signs for the trees. But I'll use the laser. It does such a nice job, and you put logos with it, not logos, little designs with it as well. It's really cool. Too much information. Maybe. I'm here a week. You're here all week? As in, are you in France, Lee? Oh, I love dogs, but I could eat a whole one. What, a hot dog? Hmm? So it doesn't look that good regarding post-Brexit red tape. So the UK's exit from the single market has disrupted the previously smooth supply of drugs. For example, through the creation and requirement for custom checks at the border, as has Britain's decision to leave the EU's European Medicines Agency and start approving drugs itself. The UK is now much slower than the EU at making new drugs available. The report found post-Brexit red tape has prompted some firms to stop supplying to the UK altogether. Not worth a candle. The fact that the fall in the sterling's value after Brexit vote in 2016 coincides with drugs being in much shorter supply globally due to pharmaceutical firms experiencing shortages of ingredients, which drove up prices, which also played a key role in creating the shortages. Now, with Rishi Sunak going on about this, that, and the other, and smoking, banning smoking for any youngsters that are born. Ain't gonna work, is it? You know, I hate smoking. Don't get me wrong, I don't smoke, and I never have smoked. So, back from France. Oh, you're back from France now. I can't see how it's going to work. How do you police something like that? It didn't work for, Class A drugs, did it? No. Just drove them underground. What happened with a cigarette? You just got to educate people into, or encourage people. Maybe tax the hell out of them. So they fund the NHS. Did someone say to me the other day, or was that on something I heard? If I knew that all the money from cigarettes sales were going to the NHS, I'd smoke more. I think that was something I heard the other day. I'm sure it was. There. Checks. What's it? Not on there. Okay. This border app from the EU delayed. Yes. EU border app is delayed, risking long queues for UK travellers. Excited? Is it bad enough that you won't be able to portray your mankini on the promenade? We get a fine. Is it bad enough that you can't poop in the sea without getting a fine? Don't know how they know, but anyway, maybe there's some kind of turd police. I don't know. In the UK, you wouldn't be able to tell because there's turds everywhere. Besides, you wouldn't be able to do any kind of, how to put it, any DNA testing, would you? See who it belongs to. So the Eurostars, what turds? Sorry. Just couldn't resist. Anyway, talk about turds. So, a Eurostar CEO has revealed that the app aimed at facilitating the border checks for the UK travellers crossing the Channel will not be ready in time for the European Union's planned implementation of the entry-exit system, the EES system, in October. Surprise, surprise! See, this has to be done on an EU-wide basis, and it's all going to have to be integrated. It's got to talk to each other, from country to country to country, to crossing to crossing to crossing, to airport to airport to airport. It's going to be a nightmare to facilitate that. Anyway, the delay raised concerns about the potential long queues for UK travellers at EU border terminals. Under the delayed EES scheme, non-EU citizens will be required to register fingerprints and photo upon entry to the EU and a rectal exam. So I heard, you know. Anyway, replacing the traditional passport procedures, stamping procedures. The app developed... See, the thing is, we didn't have even stamping, did we? Until we left the EU. There's no stamping whatsoever. The only stamps I got on my passport is when I went to Ginger Island with Graham Hughes. Well, actually, it's my old passport. I'm waiting for my new one. Sent it off. They got my old passport, and I'm waiting for my new one now. It's a lovely black colour. Anyway. However, Eurostar's CEO, Gwendolyn Kaznav, told Business Matters that the app would not be ready in time for the EES rollout. Consequently, Eurostar is preparing for border checks to be conducted at stations, with plans underway to install more than 49 kiosks at St Pancras station to facilitate these checks. It is going to be flippin' hell. This is going to cause so much trouble. Well, the Port of Dover. Well, okay, come down again. Port of Dover is anticipated to face significant queue problems due to limited space and the volume of vehicles it handles. Concerns have been raised about potential delays, prompting calls for further delays in implementing the EES IT system. Sorry. I should laugh, but it's just self-inflicted. Meanwhile, the Eurostar has witnessed a recovery in passenger numbers, with figures returning to pre-pandemic levels by the end of last year, anticipating up to 2 million passengers during the Paris Olympics and Paralympics this summer. Eurostar has forged partnerships with various Olympic teams. Despite challenges and higher ticket prices compared to air travel, Eurostar remains confident in its unique service, offering direct transportation to city centres without extra charges for luggage and seat reservations. Additionally, there is growing demand for sustainable travel options, further boosting Eurostar's appeal. But now, we've got the EES system. Oh, it's going to be so hard to get out of the country. It's like prison. It's like North Korea. It's just... Oh, these people. What a stupid idea. What the heck is wrong with me now? What's wrong with you now, Joel? I don't know. Hi, Billy. Sorry, I'm back. I was talking with my Caroline. Oh, where are you? Were you talking to my Caroline? Do many English undergo fresh air stock when they enter the EU, or Scotland undergo fresh air shock? Oh, yes. Sorry, yes. I have to admit, when I went to the UK, it was 2 years ago now, I was back there visiting the family. That was enough. You could taste it. This is Norwich, right? Well, you could actually taste it in the air. Just, you know, living here in the middle of nowhere with fields and trees and stuff, and I'm not really near any main roads or anything like that. It feels clean. The only extra freshness I get is if I pass wind. Yeah, but it's yeah, it's just lovely out there. You know, I'm quite fortunate, to be honest. The train does it. Oh, does it like an airport upon? Oh, the train does it like an airport now upon check-in, which would be the much different for the bus you get off through to. Well, many of the stations regarding Eurostar were closed, weren't they, because they couldn't facilitate the passport checks. So it only goes so far now. What? Mark's a big fan says, "Were you on the march, David McGuinness? Seeing there was a car. Oh, David McGuinness is in the house. Hello, buddy. Got a chattel called Indie Truck Davy. I didn't see you there, buddy. Hope you're well. Howdy, 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 howdy. We don't have a Pizza Express here, says Cootaloo. We don't want Andy showing up here. No. Well, we have pizza. We've got a Burger King nearby now in the San Junion. A Burger King. I ain't been there yet, but I'm likely to. It used to be, if it was Burger King or McDonald's, I'd go in the Burger King. Always found McDonald's to be rubbish. As someone cares, says, "Night all, it's been a long day, 6 a.m. start, got the same time tomorrow morning." Night not, take care, as someone cares, and thank you very much. Under the cigarette ban scheme, anyone now aged 15 will never be able to legally buy tobacco in the UK. Oh, crikey. There was no corn. You talking about the fat bastard? What? Is the QAnon pizza shop by any chance? QAnon or QAnon? Evening all. Okay, hey David, hope you're well, my friend. I lost over 110 last week. It's easy. Just bet on Labour not to up U-turn on the policy. What? Is that actually a thing? Can you actually bet on Labour not to U-turn on the policy? Like, oh dear. Yeah, you're bad to lose. Did you get your Speedo stamped? Oh, but always. Yeah. Did I have a Speedo? Yeah, I did actually have Speedos when I went to to Ginger Island. You know, I was willing to get my kit off, but no, Graham, who said no, people might see my winky. He said, the train does it like an airport. We've done that already. There's no more fast lane. Mind Capitan. What? What? I don't know. Were you on? Oh, sorry, done that. And my bad. Oh dear. You see the Brexit Vault Grim Reaper everywhere you go in the UK. Yes. I don't know what Quick is, they call it. A burger shop? Oh, Quick, yeah, there is a burger shop here in France. So what this Lee mentioned this. My son is gutted that Quick has been bought by Burger King. He loves Quick. No, I prefer Burger King. There you go. I haven't been for donkey's years. I wouldn't know these days. Beard foodie guy. Well, who's that? Is it me? Heard that your wind smells like carnation scented with rose petals. It is, yeah, it's very much so. Unless I'm about. Smells like rotten guts, yeah. Always seen the half dozen cordoned off with their butcher's aprons. Oh, crikey. What this March? You're gonna get him. You're gonna get him. That you are. Handy. We don't have a Wendy's. Sorry. No Wendy's here in France. We've got so Quick have been bought out, have they, by Burger King? Oh, 2016. They hadn't since. Crikey, that's a long time. Can't remember the last time I've been there. So I've been bought out by Burger King in 2016. Ah, I'm worried about Torbay, my constituency. Seems like it's going to be a toss-up between Lib Dems, Reform and Tories. Oh my God, that's risky. Too close to call. Means I'm going half to vote Lib Dems. Are they any good, Lakecorn? If they've been bought out, what will you get? You do what you have to do, my girl. Are you okay now? That Pandorin. Remember, Wimpy! Or Wimpy Homes or Wimpy Burgers. I don't mean the Jacob Peace Frog, the Duff Cap Forelock, William Pencil, Jacob Priest. Wait, actually, have we heard much of it? Has he spoken recently? I haven't heard anything from him recently. McDonald's and Burger King here, but since I do not eat at those places, I don't know what they sell, and I don't care. It's cheap to buy food at the supermarket and know what I'm eating in my sandwich exactly. For me, it'll be a case of knowing what we grow. There's something to be said for growing your own food, it really has. David McGinn says, That's one ugly chair. Oh dear. Oh. Sorry, I did not. I have talked about this chair before. I did not go out my way to buy a Union Jack or Butcher's Apron chair. Okay, that was not the plan. What happened was, I've been looking for one of these chairs, right? It's the Hillman Miller chair, right? It's the same chair that they have on Question Time. Now, thing about these chairs, they're blooming expensive. You still can get them, and they're about €1,400, around that sort of money, for a bligging chair, alright? Anyway, I said, can you look for a second-hand one? Anyway, she's showing me all these. Oh, this chair there. She thought it'd be think it's funny because of the Union Jack on it. And I was like, okay, that's funny. And hang on, can I have a look at that? It's a flippin' Hillman Miller, and it was cheap. I mean, really cheap. The guy didn't know what it was. So anyway, I bought it, even with his Union Jack flag thing, Butcher's Apron on it. So I do apologise, but I haven't had backache since. While I'm on the chair, that is. Just go with your heart, and if you think that the others are not going to be good for you, you've nothing to lose but your self-worth. Yeah, you've got to vote what you believe in, really. There's a lot of tactical voting going on now, but all that's going to do is it's just going to push out other hopefuls, isn't it, you know? They're not going to stand a chance, because it's like we've got a two-party system. I mean, I'd vote, if it was sensible for me to do so, I'd be voting Green. Because that's what I believe in. I believe in... Actually, to be fair, I don't even necessarily believe in the Green Party. I just believe in doing the right thing, really, regarding the place that we live and the thing that has to nurture us and support us. Without it, we're buggered, aren't we? You can't survive without an environment. You paint everything all shorts, but won't paint that eyesore. I won't paint the flipping chair. I reckon I'll probably affect the plastics and stuff, and then it falling to pieces or something stupid. No, I'm not painting that. You pay. Repeat this to lose weight. Just eat fruit, nothing else, or don't nothing at all. Have a little soup at the end of the day. Blimey. Just eat fruit. Crikey, I'd have the trots. Can someone please give another £5,000 to release Jacob Rees-Mogg from some bad people? Are you taking the mick out of some individual who got some donors' money because he's in a bit of trouble? Flipping these people, Same for starters, I do not criticise anyone that eats fast food. To me, the taste is terrible. And the diarrhea after I eat it really seals the deal for me, yeah. It's not good meat, is it? For a start. When we were in Chinon in France last year, we found a backstreet private burger kebab place, and the food was really good. Freshly made, cheap, and loads of it. And they even did veggie burgers. Cool. I ain't been to that place, so I wouldn't know. Tactical voting is what I'm doing until we get proportional representation. Like, we're not going to get it. If Labour's got so much flipping, so much power because they've got all the seats, majority of, and they're not going to give us proportional representation either. It's just not going to happen. We're not going to get it, unfortunately. Anyway, Germany was recycling plastics. Blimey. Hello, Nutters, says Vicar. Hello, Nutter to you too. Oh, yeah, Gene Burger in the Moj. I haven't been there. Is it any good? I know Gene Burger. Soon, that's near Lecture Depot. Susan DeWitt, hubby and kids use the Too Good to Go for takeout. They like doing the one for a local Chinese on Sundays because Mondays are their closing days. Oh, okay, €5 food for days. Oh, cheers, Max Biggs fan. Take care, buddy. Never stop doing live streams. Oh, I'll try not to. I'll keep going. Thanks, my friend. Be good. I much appreciate it, man. And I still have your pencil, but not that one. The blue one. Thank you. I work. Take care, my friend. And I bet you got to go work tomorrow, ain't you? So, be good. I work. Well, what else? It keeps jumping up and down. It do. I'll try. I'll put the chat back in. I forgot to put it back. I did. So I do apologise. It's very good, all shorts. There are a few of them. My brother-in-law loves them. I'll check them out then. I do actually like a burger, but I have to admit, things like these highly processed things you get, but now McDonald's is terrible. It's got small. I'm sure the Big Mac is no longer. That's last one I had one. I was desperate for something to eat. That's the only thing available. It's the only thing open. When was that? Just after Christmas time. I'm sure it shrunk. They wrap them now. They used to be in a little in a cardboard box because of the environment and stuff like that. They're just wrapped there, but I'm sure it's smaller and more expensive. Eurodera as well. It's €96, €5.80 or €5.90 now for a Big Mac in France. I don't make again. Oh, cheers, buddy.
Smaller in number.
Have a coffee on me and keep up with the
larger in mind.
Much appreciated. I will do my best. I still have that Buddha Boy song in my head. Sounds cute, isn't it? Oh. The Suzuki Sandal story. First time I ever went to France on French exchange, my first meal was a steak hash and frites. Well, it's basically a burger, isn't it? And frites. And the family drove me to the house from the airport. Bloody lovely that is. Now, what you find in France, even with the frozen burgers, most of them are 100% beef. You don't get many processed. You get a beef and onion patty, and they do have one with a bit of wheat and stuff like that. But generally speaking, most of the time they're 100% beef. Jeanette Carpenter, hello there. Mickey D's has been shrinking their portions. I had to look online to see if I can find anything about it. I couldn't find anything about it online here, anyway. But I swear that's smaller. And also, I got fries with it. What was it last year? I got fries, yeah. No, that was I think that was during the pandemic. No, that was just after the war in Ukraine. This was ages ago. And had all black spots all over the fries because the oil was so old. That was just, it's terrible. I actually put it on their on Google Maps. with pictures of black spotty fries. Germany is trying to reduce the prison population by kicking out and deport neo-Nazis who cause trouble. Good idea. Get rid of them. Don't want them. My parents used to tell me, don't play with your food. But the food industry loves playing with it before you get it. Yes, it's very true, question of sanity. You just can't trust it anymore, can you? You can't trust what's in it. For starters, you don't know where especially in the UK, you don't really know where the meat's coming from, what country it originates from. It wasn't that long ago, the UK was eating horse meat from France. In your Finders pancakes, remember that? You put too much trust in organisations that only care about profit, about money. And MSGs make you want more, eat more, especially Chinese food. But that stuff's full of MSG, monosodium glutamate. I don't control what Marcus does, says Cootaloo. First time I ever went to France on a French exchange. My first meal was a steak hash. Oh, I did that already. Living dangerously. What does a Cootaloo say? What's happened up there? Did you just... I still have that... Oh, yes, you might be living dangerously there. I might do it again. My mother did it. I thought, oh, crikey, lost weight. She's 70 and looks much younger. I tell you what made me look younger. I grew a beard, you see, and I'll shave it all off, and all of a sudden I've lost 10 years. What do you reckon? Is that the plan? Become. Shrinkflation is big in the US now. Smaller packages, higher prices. Now we've found that here in France as well, and some things they got smaller or less of in the packet. I was that's horrendous though. I tell you what needs to be smaller is those Cadbury's cream eggs. They definitely need to be smaller. They're sickly as hell. Yeah, I've done several videos on shrinkflation in the past, and it's
smaller in number, are we?
Oh, sorry,
but larger in mind.
Let's put that over there. Yeah, I won't lose it. No, it's just trying to obviously make more profit margin, and cut the costs, and get you to buy more. And the sugar and salt taxes here are punishing a lot of stuff like that. So, well, we did have sugar taxes, didn't we, in the UK? And then they got rid of it, didn't they? I was introduced by the Tories, and then told, oh, that's a bad idea because all the so Ruth Gethery, thanks Ruth, very kind. Because I haven't succumbed to Timo tonight. Oh my God, Timo! Oh blimey! I tell you what, I did a video on this, but it's I ordered something on Timo, and it came Saturday morning, and it was a desk protector. You know, it was like a leverette type desk protector. Oh my God! It was all lumpy. I mean, it was ridiculous. You never could put anything on it. It was just all lumpy. So I did a video and put it online. It's not live yet, and it's on my other channel. It's ridiculous. The amount of stuff it has from Timo. Some is okay, and other stuff is just absolutely horrendous. And I bought a couple of things on them actually. I bought a couple of scalpels because I couldn't. I need some blades. I went on to Tim. I thought, oh, I might have look at this. If I get some blades from scalpels for model making, you see. And I thought, so I bought these set the little holder, little handle, and the blades. Well, they came with these handles. Oh my God, they are horrendous. They're just pressed pieces of steel. Unlike my Swan Morton scalpels, which are like proper mould alley things, they're good quality. Luckily, the blades fitted the Swan Morton, so I just put them on there. Size the 3 and the 11, so I just put them on there instead. 3 and the 4, sorry. Oh, it's bad. My camera's just froze again. That's very annoying. when that happens. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just go down here and go into the face cam. My computer's struggling today for some reason, and reactivate the camera. We're back again. Yes, I froze. Very annoying. Here in Prague, anything between two buns is called a burger. Is that right? I didn't know that. I can see the cows in my future meals out of my window. Oh. So can we? Yes, we have the cows in the fields at the moment. And the sheep. Mouton. It's nice to see, to be honest. I do love to see the animals, but I don't like the idea of them being slaughtered, even though if they're put in front of me, I'll still eat them. Can't waste, you know. I like horses. The horses are a bit like beef, isn't it? But it's lean, really lean. Gingers, I do the jokes. What did you say, What did you say, Ginger? I used to, but they were too sweet for me now. Too sweet. Oh, crikey, yeah, those an angry pagan says, "Oh, I love Cadbury cream eggs." Oh, crikey, just all that sugary fondant stuff. I don't get it. It's like, you know, when you get your Roses or your Quality Street, the creams with the dark chocolate, like the strawberry creams and stuff like that. Oh my giddy aunt. Oh, so sickly. Don't like stuff like that. No, I got more of a savoury tongue, me. Who in here left mind eats a Cadbury cream egg? What? Oh, mine. Anyone left hair? Oh, left hair. Mine eat. I'd eat them if it's put in front of me, but I won't buy one. Ooh. Can you remember the mallow ones with the marshmallowy stuff inside as well? Monosodium glutamate. Yes, you glutes. Sounds like a device for making your bum bigger. Yes, it does. Questionable obscenity. Yes, but they put it in Chinese food because it makes it more Moorish and make you want to eat more. You see, more and more and more. Ruth Givery. Hi, Ruth. The day beginners. Have you seen the inflation rate in the USA versus food prices? If not, look it up. Companies are maximising profits over sales. Some people have put it Mac's last stand of capitalism. I haven't seen it yet, but I will actually. You know what I've got over here? I've got an old school. I got the blackboard. I made it myself, yeah. And I got the pencil, kind of chalk pencil. Yes, they're quite good actually. So I need to research. All right, inflation and food inflation. Inflation and food inflation. I'll do that. I'll have a look. Might even make a video. I don't know. We'll see. Arrow, because then I know. You see, yeah, it's important. I better put US. I'll put US. There you go. Not us, US, as the United States. Take my bacon and my beer, and I'm either starting a revolution or I do religion. I like my jambon cru. I do here in France. Even as replacement for bacon, I like it. But cook it obviously if you're gonna do that. Don't eat it raw, a bit like Parma ham is. By green and blacks, eat one square and contemplate. I'm a vegan. I am a vegan, a Brexiter, an anti-vaxxer, but I fully respect the opinions of others. Love all round. God's sake. I'm still alive, alright? I've had my vaccines. I'm still here. Do you know? The world is not flat. Oh, Bota brown sauce. Is that actually a thing? Bota brown sauce. Is it actually a thing? Daddy sauce. That's what I like. Daddy's sauce. I make my own, but it's I do like daddy sauce. Class 2 chalk penetration. Oh, most definitely. Oh, brown sauce. Basically vegetables, isn't it? Molasses and stuff. No one's touching my bacon. Oh dear. Robert Smith, hello there. Hope you're well. Put your cream eggs in the freezer. Oh, and now they're not gooey. But they might break your teeth. Never tried that. I tell you what I do put in the freezer. If I've got any spirit, drinking spirits, not white spirit, you put paintbrushes in. You know, like gin or rum, white rum or anything, I'll put in the freezer. They almost get a bit syrupy then as well, until it warms up. All those flat earthers just need a well-rounded education. Do the flat earthers. Hello, Nicky Burke, I hope you're well. I had to go veggie. Not the happiest I've ever been. Oh, you had to go veggie. Was it through health reasons? There's a lot of criticism regarding vegan food and what have you flying about, isn't it? Because it's not healthy. A lot of the stuff you buy from the shops and what have you isn't. It's all processed. It's full of salt and sugars and stuff. Whereas if you make it yourself, though, the thing about veggie stuff, you just make it vegetables. Well, there was vegetarian. I've been vegetarian for donkey's years. I used to be vegetarian, then I came to my senses. Although I'm kind of thinning out my meat eating though, big time, because it doesn't agree with me. So I was behind a bloke in the queue at the chippy, and he ordered 2 meat and potato pies face down in a large tray, and asked them to fill it with curry sauce so you couldn't see the pies. Oh my God, really? The best burgers are in Portugal. Proper burgers. Oh, I like my burgers. I have to put my chocolate in the fridge in summer, or else it melts. We do that as well, actually. Joe Barrios, I have never come across a flat earther. I bet that's I have here in France. He's also a biker. It's ridiculous. I don't have any of it. Yeah, try and explain. It's not. It's round. What about the satellites? One angry pagan. I had to stop trolling them. It was getting ridiculous. I'm off to eat a Texan bar and watch Tiswas. Take it, top smoker. Enjoy your Tiswas. Crikey's a blast from the past. Be Terrorhawks next. Remember Terrorhawks? Yeah, Zelda. Steak sauce. Oh, blimey. Peas wet is a thing in Wigan. Apparently, baby's head as well as steak and kidney pudding. Oh, crikey. I had steak and kidney pudding. What about Frey Bentos with suet? Oh. Makes you wonder what they put in those things, isn't it? Yeah? Unless you make it yourself, obviously. Simon says 55. Vegan candy is great. Less chewy without gelatin. And I eat all meats. Well, a lot of the Haribo stuff is meat-free. I keep it in my desk drawer normally. Oh, I like to keep it handy. Oh, blimey. Unwrapping it when it melted is never a happy thing. No, it's a mess. It's sticky. Indeed, Babby's head or baby's head is still a major treat in Wigan. What, baby's head? With they pop out his eyeballs or something. Ooh, scary thought. Yeah, take care, Salt Smoke. I know about Disc World, says one angry pagan. Flat earthers must take some inspiration from there. Probably, more than likely. Who's eating baby's heads? I don't know either. What the hell? Big back ribs. Who was that? That was Fat Bastard, wasn't it? Yeah, Boston Powers. Oh, Pea wet is still known, but isn't asked for. What is pea wet? What is it? Confused. Someone's talking about pea wet. Some sort of like urine or something. Baby's head. Oh, Babby's head is a Hollands steak and kidney pudding. Oh. Oh, okay. It's popular in Chippies in the northwest, and their pies are the best. I've never had one and never heard that before. Peas wet is water from the mushy peas. Oh my god, is this all like slang? Crikey. Learning something tonight, I am. But babby's heads and peas wet. Don't buy nuts from Little or Lidl. They got no flavour. Right. Good Ivy, hello my friend, I hope you're well. Most of the UK manufactured sweets have gone vegan. They dropped beef-based gelatin because the EU rules and that makes a lot of sense because EU rules are mainly paperwork. It cuts down a lot of the cost of doing that when exporting to EU. That actually makes a lot of sense. Cheers, Curry Library. That makes a lot of sense. That it does. Can't get words out. I'm getting really tired now. Welcome to Wigan. It seems that way. Oh, hello, Nicky Burke. Hope you're well. I was in Marrakesh last week, and I ate goat's face stomach. Is it something to do with a goat's head or something? That sounds disgusting. I found a tooth in the card, really. Oh, that sounds gross. I found a tooth in it. Break your tooth. Oh, not a whole tooth, just the enamel. Soft and pliable. Did you know what it was when you were eating it? When you ordered it, did you know what it was? I don't think I might go to Marrakesh now. Oh, crikey. Goat's face sandwich. Oof. They're called, Leghorn says, they're called the baby's head because they are served upside down and are rounded like a baby's head. And it's made of suet. Oh, it's a babby. It's a baby's head. Yeah, because it's the shape of a baby's head. Okay. What's the steam going? It's a group appetizer here. Funny thing is, the ladies always rub the garlic on the bread because they don't want the men to have smelly garlic fingers. Is that a thing? Is it? I don't know. What do they do with the chili? Lisbon got the best burgers. And this shop close to the train station, great old memories. We won the dance competitions, and one time they had bad losers, and we had to fight and run for their lives because we won. I like my savoury fruits, says that one angry pagan. But sugar has been my downfall. Most of my teeth are broken due to my love of chocolate, shortbread, and custard creams. Blimey. I've still got most of my teeth. I've got a scratch there. Yeah, it's not good. I'm back, says Top Smoke. Yeah, you don't get rid of me this easily, no. I'm back. He's back, apparently. Right, I think I'll get out. I'm so tired. Whew. Got a big week as well. I've got to fit some big old barn doors I have this week. Not looking forward to that. Not fitting the doors that I've made. That's all right. That's not an issue. But taking the old ones down, and they are huge, solid oak and double clad. They're going to be so heavy. So. There's plenty of sunshine, plenty of rain. Right, there we go. So. That's it. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to call it a night. I'd like to thank everybody for... gin afternoon with my brother. Oh, nice gin, brandy, cognac. Crikey. Oh. Come on, Marcus, let's do a survey, stoner, non-stoner, undecided. What? I have to draw monuments and places around Portugal and Spain, and some use Google Maps and Street View everywhere in the world. I don't like Street View. You can go on Street View and see my front of my house. I know it's out of date and stuff, but still. Don't like it. One day they might take a picture and I'll be in my nuds. Yeah. I'm a manky art teacher, wasn't I? Yeah. I have to draw monuments and places around Portugal. Gin afternoon with my brother Owen. Oh yes. Niggy Burke says I didn't know. It was a stall with a row of flayed goat and sheep's heads. Yum. No skin, but still, with the eyes and the teeth. Oh, the eyes followed me as I walked past. I couldn't resist. You've got issues. You've got something seriously wrong with you. Oh, look, those eyes are following me. I think I must have some of this, guess what it was called. Sheep's head. Goat's head. Oh, blimey. Anyway, on that note of sheep's and goat's heads, how about Kipper?
Kipper. This kipper, which has been presented to me just now by the editor of a national newspaper, who received it from a kipper smoker in the Isle of Man, who is utterly furious because after decades of sending kippers like this through the post, he has had his costs massively increased by Brussels bureaucrats who have insisted that each kipper must be accompanied by a plastic ice pillow. Pointless, expensive, environmentally damaging elfin safety.
The case described by Mr. Johnson falls outside the scope of the EU legislation, and it's purely a UK national competence.
That is a disgrace.
And the key is we've got our fish back. They're now British fish, and they're better and happier fish for it.
In December, I'll be in Beijing, opening up new pork markets.
Pork markets.
Handled Brexit hasn't been a triumph. It isn't that Brexit hasn't been a triumph, it's that how we have handled Brexit hasn't been a triumph.
And with money you can make more money, and if you've got money...
Eat on all the bread or not?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, then we take them off. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, can I take off the meat and leave me the bread?
No, everything will be confiscated. Welcome to the Brexit, sir. I'm sorry.
Oh my.
It's like walking through Hampton Court Maze blindfold, being turned around 16 times and trying to find your way out. I don't think people in Britain were told the truth to start with. Don't think they knew exactly what they were voting for. They were promised something that was completely ridiculous and it wasn't economically viable. And then it's gotten so complicated now that I just don't know what's going on.
In 2019, there was three things that won us the election. It was nothing to do with me. It was Brexit, it was Boris, it was Corbyn, and it was as simple as that. Those three things together was a great campaign, great ingredients. At the next election, we haven't got those three things, so we're going to have to think of something else. It'll probably be a mixture of culture wars and trans debate and
reduced to a question like, can a woman have a penis?
And culture wars and trans debate and
build bridges, not walls.
The big thing in
will unite our country, not with words, but with action. I will work day in and day out to deliver for you. Whoop-de-doo!
Hello, Joe Biden here.
Mr. President, it's Rishi Sunak. How are you?
The NHS is and always has been a national endeavour. That was set out in 1944 when it was a Conservative politician, Sir Henry Willing, who put forward the proposals for a National Health Service. That's right, a Conservative MP from my home city of Liverpool who conceived the NHS. A good omen, I think.
Toodaloo, and have a lovely week. In your mankini. Thanks to the spanners, much appreciated. Love you all.